Dios! Oh!
Aguanto por bajo y se la levanto un paralelo.
No! Wow!
Last week, I took part in some intensive training at Vest Padel Academy. The video on that is coming very soon. But first, I wanted to show you a match I played against some of the best players I ever faced during this week. First up, the number 112 in the world.
Bueno, soy Nacho Moragues, jugador de pádel, y nada, ahora mismo estoy en el 111 del ranking y nada, entreno aquí en Valencia, en Vest.
At just 20 years old, Nacho had already had the experience of facing world number 5 LeBron and Stupachuk in Cancun Premier Padel. Next, there was Adri and Bene.
Adrián, and I'm 18 years old.
Hello, my name is Daniel Benito.
Adri was vice champion of Spain in juniors and is already starting to play Premier Padel, and he recently got to the final of the FIP Silver in Bristol. Then we have Bene, who's just 17 years old and one of the most talented young players in Spain. He's 474 in the world, and trust me, he's an animal. But before the match, it was time to find out who their favourite players were.
For me, Chingoto.
Agustín Tapia. Best.
I love Ale Galán.
Yeah, okay.
But I am a right player, Sanjo.
All of these guys usually play on the right, but because I am also playing on the right, Nacho moved to the left and we took on Bene and Adri. In the beginning, I was just enjoying the match and hit some nice shots. And I think the first obvious sign of their quality was the fact that these guys don't really miss. You can put them under a lot of pressure, playing aggressive volleys, but they're able to basically spin, turn off the walls, and play excellent lobs. Quite often they'll play a faster lob like Benny does over my left shoulder, and that just allows them to take the net quickly and doesn't give me much time to set. And of course, when the ball goes up, they can all smash from deep very, very well.
Sí.
You? No one? Yeah. Oh.
Vale.
And you can see here, I'm playing too passive, and Benny hits that smash again. But we're into a golden point. But Nacho hits a great angle volley, and we take the first game.
Muévete rápido para atrás para pegarle.
Let's see how my defense holds up on their serve. Yeah, not too great. Anything short gets punished with these guys.
Sí, están aquí. Voy.
You? No one?
Está atrás, tranquilo.
And after Nacho's best efforts to save that one, they take the game and it's 1-all. And this point's got it all. You can see how these guys defend from this angle really nicely.
You? No one? Both net?
I'm just trying to stay in the point here, but watch what Nacho does. He plays a fast one off the wall to get the block, and then a really fast lob so Benny doesn't have time to set and he misses a smash.
You? No one?
And at 2-1, I'm feeling pretty good. We're holding serve, and I'm thinking maybe we can make this set a little bit close.
Buenísima.
But look at the speed with Bene attacks that net, and there's so much slice on those balls. They come really fast, and it makes it so difficult to defend. And Nacho was telling me to play the lobs down the middle so they couldn't smash. But the thing about Adri and players like that is they can still hit very good smashes off extremely difficult balls. And 2-all 15 love, this is a big point. And I feel like we're giving everything to win this point, but they keep forcing us back. And eventually I miss. And Nacho's angle volley gets us out of trouble again.
Aguanto por bajo y se la levanto un paralelo.
Lucky.
And on golden point, they take that game and they go 3-2. And at this point, I'm trying to block the smashes because I know there's not really space to run out and the balls are flying.
You. Both net. Both coming. Both net.
Está atrás los dos, está atrás los dos. Bien, viene.
Yeah.
Sí.
And I make a good return, pushing Benny out wide. And look at the way Nacho reverses that into the fence again.
You. No one.
And at 30-40 down, Nacho hits an amazing Portres, and we've got the golden point, chance to break back. Actually goes for a smash off the back foot. I'm there, but the ball just flies up. He's put so much spin and power on that, and we go 4-2 down.
Sí. Está atrás, tranquilo.
And I don't move back quickly enough for that backhand. And at this point, 5-2 down, I am struggling with the pace that they're bringing.
You. No one.
Voy.
You. No one.
And again, Nacho just shows us his level. Trying to drag us back into this match. We go 40-15 down, and these guys have the set point.
Dale.
Lucky.
Yo en el micro hablo español, ¿no? Aquí hablo español, ¿no?
And after we lose the first set, I switch partners and I play with Adri.
You. No one.
And at this point, I am starting to feel the pressure being the weakest on court, and I start going for a little bit too much.
Both coming. Both net.
Dale. Disfruta.
Benny finishes with that smash,
Come on, Luis.
and we lose a break in the first game. But the thing is, Adri's of such a good level that I know we can come back.
Yeah. Nice.
Nacho's just wrong-footed me there. You can see the way he dummies that ball and goes back into the far fence. And that's one thing I noticed. These guys are all masters of deception on the court.
Oh, he's there.
On Adri's serve, I can feel he's going to be super aggressive at that net.
Saque, te queda.
Both.
Ya.
You.
And Adri with a smash out by 4. We finally get on the board. These rallies were a lot of fun to be a part of. A lot of angles and volley-to-volley rallies. And we take it to a golden point at 2-1.
Trabaja.
Both coming net.
This is an absolute battle, and again, I just missed that backhand into the net. Wasn't quite moving quickly enough to that one. Okay, good volley, we get another game point opportunity.
Va al cuerpo. Body.
But you can hear Nacho here, he's actually heard us saying that we're going to go to the body. but we still play pretty good in this point.
You, no one, both net.
The lob goes up, Adri with a nice harder, and we take the game. So it's 3-2 now.
Voy.
Both net. You,
Sal.
both.
Oh. Corto.
It's another reverse volley by Nacho. He absolutely loves that kind of shot. It was very effective today.
Pega. Dale.
Oh,
¿Qué clase tiene?
nice play, man.
Muy bien. Trabaja. Te lo comes, te lo
Hey,
comes.
guys. Oh,
So,
nice.
And even though Adri's done really well to keep us in this match, I'm 5-2 down.
trabaja.
Yeah. Yeah. Great ball.
And on set point,
Buen traje,
Bene
María.
finishes with a really good
Grabadito.
rouleau to the fence. So we decide to play a final tie break, me and Nacho against Benny and Adri, with a forfeit
what?
at the end.
I touch.
Touch.
And after a quick VAR with the Padel Academy cameras, Benny did not touch and we go 2-1 up. The balls were getting softer and the smash didn't quite go out. Nacho with an insane recovery there.
Oh, yeah.
Adri hits a great drop shot to keep them in it.
Both coming, both net.
And Nacho sees the space and plays a soft overhead that dies just onto the glass.
Really good.
And I'm hungry to get a win today. Play a nice little soft one into the corner and we go 6-2 up. Can I finally get the W?
Sí. Sí.
You.
Nacho finishes it off. We get the win in the tiebreak
sent
and
me,
it's
he
time
sent
for the
me.
forfeit.
Ready?
Adiós.
No.
Hostia, más fuerte.
Okay.
Adiós. Adiós.
Oh!
Hola, tete.
Look at the accuracy.
Hola, tete.
Thank you. Well done, guys. Well played.
Nice.
Well done now.
If I'm honest, yeah, one of the best matches I've ever played. Because see, it's very, very hot. I mean, I'm drenched in sweat. Because I was playing on the right, I thought maybe if I just try and be consistent, we can nick some games and stuff. At the beginning, the biggest difference was the pace that they play at without mistakes. Because they're playing at a high pace, but they're not making like many mistakes. So that's impressive because, especially at the beginning, there wasn't really a lot of missing. And I was like, this is like fast. The balls are coming fast, which obviously you expect, but they're also just not missing so many balls. So that was impressive. Obviously the smash, but then again, you expect that. And yeah, just the defense as well. Like sometimes I crunch the volley, it comes back, but it comes back with like pace into the body, or it comes back to the feet with a perfect angle. And yeah, I think all of them had like different skills that I was noticing on the court. It was just a pleasure to play with these guys.